What is up, everybody? Welcome in to another debate table. We can see the chat's already popping. And as you guys see, we got two new people here today. We got Kobe and we got Andrew in the building. Now, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. They also have YouTube channels. So we're going to start off with Kobe. Kobe, tell them about yourself.
Hey, my name is Kobe, and I am a gaming, it's like kind of a gaming channel. I post clips and stuff. It's just called Kobe Tomsha. But if you guys want to subscribe, go ahead. But if you guys don't want to, that's fine.
All right. Then we got Andrew.
I'm Andrew. So being Lions related, I do have a Detroit Lions Instagram just called Detroit Lions Squad. But my YouTube channel, I actually just make content creation type of stuff. It's called Andrew Thompson. I have like 4 videos uploaded if you want to check those out after this.
Yeah, man. So check them out. And today we're going to be talking some Lions as usual. We got some interesting things to touch on today. I'm excited for this one. But we're going to hop it off with a little bit of throwback. I feel like I've asked a lot of people on the show this question, but since we got new people in here, I think it's important to go back and ask them this. So we're going to start it off. We're going to talk about the draft first. So the draft was a little while ago, but you guys kind of know how I feel about the draft, but I want to get your guys's I wanted to let you guys hear how Kobe and Andrew feel about the Lions draft. So I'm going to have them rate the Lions draft from 1 to 10. I'll start it off with Kobe. How would you rate the Lions draft?
I got it as a 9 out of 10, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like we needed I think we should have got a guard, like a one more guard. I feel like I really wanted Josh Jones. So like he was on the board for a long time, but we got Joey Okora, so I can't be mad. Like, I can rate, like, Jeff Okudah was a 10 out of 10 pick. It was a shocker, but still 10 out of 10 pick. Jordan Okora, I give it a 9 out of 10 pick. Let me see who was after. The guard from Ohio State, 10 out of 10 pick. We needed another guard. Logan Sternberg, 8 out of 10. I didn't know that much about him, but I watched his highlights. He's pretty good. And after that was Penasini, right?
No,
it was Jason Huntley. It was Quintez Cephas, right?
Yeah,
I give him a 10 out of 10. Jason Huntley, give him a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's. I like this draft this year. It was a lot better than last year's draft. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, for me, this draft was one of the drafts where I was actually just in shock because usually the Lions just do something stupid that I don't expect. So this year, I'd give this draft a 9.5, and that's only because of small things like I would have preferred Simmons instead of Okudah, but there's really not much of a drop-off there. Either way, like you can't go wrong with that pick. And then the other thing was I liked the rest, but the only other one was Jason Huntley just because like I think he's a good back, but there's really no room for him, so it's kind of like he's gonna get cut because there's gonna be like no training camp or anything to prove himself. But that's really my only problems with it.
Okay, so actually let me touch on that. So you're saying Jason Huntley. You think Jason Huntley gets cut?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think Jason Huntley is going to threaten a guy like Jamal Agnew in his job?
Not really, because
No?
Jamal Agnew is gonna play wide receiver. So.
Okay, so you don't see a guy like him potentially trying to be like a return man for the Lions?
No. If he was threatening anyone, I think it'd be Ty Johnson. But Ty Johnson has killer speed, and I mean, he didn't do terrible. Like he didn't do good, but he didn't do terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, I don't see Jason Huntley. Jason Huntley is gonna be our next punt returner and kick returner. He looks like a beast. He's super fast, and Danny Amendola and Ty Johnson were not cutting it last year. Like every time we got like 5 yards, like every punt and like kick return, it was terrible. So Jason Huntley is gonna be on our team by mostly until he gets traded or something. Because I know Jason Huntley, he's staying on the team.
I know.
Okay.
I was gonna say I know Jamal Agnew started off the season rough, but after that first 3 games, he was a great returner. I thought.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they're gonna pay him as a returner anymore. Made him to a receiver.
So Kobe, do you think Jamal Agnew makes the team?
Jamal Agnew, no, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Interesting. It's a good way to start it off. All right, so
Because
now we're
like
gonna. Okay, you
we
got it.
have Geronimo Allison, Travis Fulgham, Marvin Hall, Danny Amendola. You know, too many receivers. He's not making the team. He's not. Quintez Cephas, he's not making the team.
All right. Okay.
When
So that's good stuff. Keep it going, Andrew. You got it.
I was just gonna say that I know they're like putting Jamal Agnew labeled as like a wide receiver, but in my opinion, I don't think that's really what they mean. I think they'll be just use him as a gadget player as wide receiver, and then have him mainly just as a punt returner, kick returner. So I don't think he'll actually be like in that normal rotation, like actually like our third string wide receiver or something.
Mhm.
I just think he'll come and gadget every once in a while.
Yeah, that makes sense. I actually saw something funny. I saw a guy that's saying that he thinks Jamal Agnew's a dark horse to be our next number 2 receiver when Marvin Jones is gone. I was like, oh wow, that would be
Somebody,
wild.
someone on my Instagram
Someone,
page said he'd be like Tyreek Hill, and I was like, chill.
Shoot, man. Hey, I'll take it. Come on, man.
I don't even know if he's like the greatest of a catcher because like I don't know, man. Like you got to be good at catching the ball. You got to be good at route running. There's a lot. Receivers a lot harder than what it looks. How Galladay, Marvin Jones make it look easy because they're just insane. But you think I don't see Jamal Agnew making the team. Definitely, if he's playing wide receiver, he has to be a kick returner making the team. Simple as that.
All right, interesting. So we got 2 different sides early. Well, let's hop over to another thing that's been gone and done for a little while. Well, it's still technically on, I guess, but that's free agency. The Lions this offseason, we know they had made some pretty big moves. So same thing is just like we did before, just like we did with the draft. We're going to be rating the Lions free agency. I'm going to start off with Andrew this time. How would you rate the Lions free agency as a whole from 1 to 10? So cuts, trades, everything, 1 to 10.
1 to 10. I'll give it an 8. Just because we didn't do anything splashy, but we didn't do anything. We didn't like mess up. So, like Chase Daniel, I think he's a good backup. But I also think he's getting kind of washed. So, like people want to say, "Oh, he's been a great backup," but his age is getting up there. So I have concerns about that. Danny Shelton was a good signing, good replacement for Snacks. You got Desmond Truffaut. I think he'll fit in nicely. He has some health problems, but with the depth we have with Amani Oruwariye, Justin Coleman, Jeff Okudah, I think that will cause for very good rotation, hopefully keeping his body healthy and ready. You got Jamie Collins, which I think is a great addition. He's played great for the years he spent in New England, and he's going to be in the same system. So I don't expect anything to change. Hopefully he takes the next step. And then Vitae, I think, is great for run blocking because we've been missing that. And yeah, I don't really have complaints, but I have concerns about backup situations, like backup quarterback if Stafford does get hurt again or something like that.
So 8 out of 10. All right, Kobe, what do you think about free agency?
I'll give it a 7 out of 10. You know, like I liked it, but we needed to get younger. I feel like not older, and we got pretty older this offseason. So we brought in a 30-year-old cornerback, a 30-year-old linebacker. Like there were old players. Like Danny Shelton was a little bit younger. I think he's 25. Nick Williams is like 26. Yeah. Like, but I feel like we got older this offseason, but they're good players, so I can't get mad about it. But I feel like we should have added a little bit more youth from like the off season because it was like you know that linebacker that the Green Bay Packers signed. I feel like we should have went after him. The guy from the Browns. What's his name again?
Kirksey.
Yeah, Christian Kirksey. I feel like we should have went after him because like we needed a linebacker that could guard the tight ends and stuff because Jared Davis couldn't do it, and Kirksey was good for that type of stuff. But he was fast, but we got someone better in Jamie Collins, but he's just a little bit older. That's the thing.
I'll just say one thing about that is I'm one to like to get younger as well, but as our current defense stands right now, like I don't know if I could name a 27-year-old or older until free agency. Because Trey Flowers might have been like the oldest guy on there after Slay left. I don't know.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. I was like, yes, we got older players, Kobe, but don't you think that was kind of part of the strategy? Because if you look at our defense, like Andrew kind of said, we're pretty young before free agency. They were kind of trying to bring in the veterans, right? Because linebacker, you got Davis, Tavai, Ragland, you got all these young guys. So you bring in the veteran Collins. D-line, you got, D-line's actually still pretty young. Cornerback, you got Okuda, Amani, Coleman. You bring in the veteran Truffaut. So don't you think that was kind of part of it? Kind of same thing as safety as well.
All right, I'm back. I had to go do something.
Oh, you did?
You did.
All right,
I'm not about to let no dang dog ruin this, okay? So I'll put her outside.
Did you even hear what I said?
That crackhead of a chihuahua, man.
Did you hear what my part?
No, you can go again, man. I didn't hear it.
Okay. I just said, I know that we got older in free agency.
Oh, I heard that, man. I heard that.
Okay, yeah. And basically just that we just have a bunch of young guys, so it's good to bring veteran
I feel that.
people in the system.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yep, that's kind of there. You go. That sums it up. That's pretty good. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. All right, so those are the two things I wanted to cover first, and now we got some fun things to react to. So let me pull this up on the screen really quick. So we've seen some pretty interesting things recently, and I'm gonna show you guys my screen. So we're gonna share the screen. As you guys can see, this is my screen. That's cool. Hopefully everybody can see this. Can everybody see this? Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Someone just said Slayer Houston. I haven't heard that. Someone just said Slayer Chris Houston. I haven't heard Chris Houston thing in a long time. Hold on.
Oh man.
That's a dude who played for the Chiefs, right?
That's a throwback, man. It's a throwback.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Chris Houston. Ooh, okay. All right, so you guys see on the screen, we're looking at the Madden 21 ratings. I haven't got to hear Andrew or Kobe's thoughts on this, so I just want to hear their initial reaction. I know Andrew said he hasn't even seen this yet, so I kind of want to hear your initial reactions on these overalls for quarterbacks. So, Andrew, I'll throw it over to you first, man. What do you see right away?
Right away, I see how overrated Matt Ryan is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is Matt Ryan right there, man? Like, what the heck? And why is Deshaun Watson number 8? What is that?
The other thing that shouts out to me is Lamar Jackson wins MVP and then gets on the Madden cover, and then you still want to put Russell Wilson over him. Like, I get that there's a lot of arguments for Russell Wilson, but Lamar did still win the MVP. So I just thought that you'd put Lamar maybe like not even like over him, but like the same overall. But he's like 3 overalls under. Other than that, I mean, Tom Brady I thought looked a little high just because he's getting old, and I thought his strength was leaving him a little bit last year, his velocity on the ball. Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting. They put Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz the same overall, and I hear people argue that one a lot, so I just think it's cool that they made them the same overall. Other than that, I don't really have a... I think Drew Brees maybe should be higher. I'm a big Drew Brees fan, though. So, but yeah.
Do you think they're missing someone, though?
I do think they're missing Stafford, but I mean, it's just Stafford is one of those things that's so hard because I think Stafford's better than Dak and Carson, but it's one of those things when people argue them, I can't argue back because it's like, okay, Dak has gone 13-3, so like. I think he should be there, but it's one of those things where it's like I'm not going to argue it. But Carson Wentz, I'll argue. I think Carson Wentz lost a step since his injury, so I'd actually put him above Carson Wentz. But
okay, Kobe, what do you see, man?
There's only 2 things right about this list, okay, and that's Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes. The rest of it, terrible. Okay. I feel like Lamar Jackson is the 3rd best quarterback, but he should be a little bit higher because he did win MVP. Drew Brees should be higher. Literally, like leads the NFL in the most QB yards, I believe. Yeah, so he should be higher, and he had a good year last year. But they always choke in the playoffs. I can see why they're lower. Tom Brady should be like an 84 overall.
Yes.
I swear, he did not have a good year last year. They had one of the worst offenses in the league, and we'll see what he does with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Let me see. What's the other one? Aaron Rodgers. Man, people should know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. He shouldn't even be on this list.
He was so bad last year, like low key. He
was so bad last year. Aaron Jones carried this man. He had 16 touchdowns on the ground and had like 4 touchdowns through the air. Like Aaron Jones was the reason why they were so good last year. Their running game and their defense.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan. When's the last time this man has had a good year since the Super Bowl, right? He has Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and he has another guard. He had Mohamed Sanu for a few years. So yeah, I don't think Matt Ryan should be that high. Deshaun Watson should be the 5th best quarterback on here. Actually, probably 4th, because he might be.
Oh, 4th.
I feel like he should be like a 94, 95 type of quarterback. Dak Prescott, he should be like an 80 overall. Carson Wentz should be like an 83 overall.
Okay.
Too injury prone. That's all I got to say. And Matthew Stafford should be like an 88, 89, 90. He almost won MVP last year if he wouldn't have got injured. He was heading to get like 4,500 yards and like 40-some touchdowns.
Heading for like 4,000 yards or something. Crazy. Because I remember tracking it, and it was like week 5, and I was like, he's on pace for 5,000 yards. And I was like,
yeah. He would have led the league in passing yards and touchdowns by averages. So I agree a lot with what Kobe said. I think Stafford should be around the Rodgers range because I think that's where he fits in. And I feel like for Madden, I get it. You know, he's an MVP. Lamar Jackson can be up there. That's fair. That's just an interesting one, man. I thought, oh, man, that stuff's just crazy. So I also want to show you guys this. I want to see if I can – where is that? I think it's down here, actually. I've never really done this before, so this is just – can I make this full? I don't know. Oh, I think I jacked it up. All right, here we go. Oh, this is – all right, it's a little small. All right, can you guys see this?
If I get close to my screen, I think.
All right, well, you could sort of see it. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'm just a little bit behind. I'm a little delayed over here. Looks like someone just tried to join the party.
What does this say? Fan favorite? Is that what it says?
Yeah, so he's listed as the fan favorite and overrated.
Okay.
All right,
Who made
man.
this?
Oh, let's hear it, man. Let's hear what you guys have to say about this.
Do you know who made it?
NFC North Report. I don't know who that is, but
I think I've seen that page in my tags because I found like the hashtag One Pride thing.
Yeah,
I think I see his stuff a lot.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some problems with it. Yep.
I have some problems with it. It's called half of our fan base hates Stafford for no reason, and I think he's like the most underrated player on our team. So there's not much to say other than that.
Yeah, no, that's back. All right,
he needs to be the arm strength.
Yeah, I agree. He should be the arm strength. I think Kobe said he's backstage, so let me get Kobe back in here. Looks like Kobe just dipped out. Not sure what happened, but let's get Kobe back in. Yeah, Kobe is right here. Bam. All right, Kobe, you're back in, man.
It kicked me out. I don't know. Like, for some reason, it kicked me out. I don't know. Sorry. It kicked me out, and I was like, what the heck just happened? So I guess I didn't like hear half of the stuff I said about QBs or whatever. I don't know.
All right, what were you saying, Kobe? What were you saying?
What part did it kick me out on? Was like when y'all stop hearing me?
Before we even started.
What?
Yeah,
like before, like he pulled up the picture.
Yeah.
That's weird. Why did it kick me out, man? I hate when that never happened to me before. All right, well. Yeah, well, what part are you guys on now? You guys are on they're saying that he's overrated and stuff?
Yeah, so Stafford was listed in the NFC North quarterbacks as the most overrated and the fan favorite. How do you feel about that?
Most overrated?
Yeah.
Well, not even close. Aaron Rodgers is the most overrated. Fan favorite. I agree with that a lot.
You think he's a fan favorite?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd say Rodgers is a fan favorite.
There's some Lions fans that don't like him, but a lot of us do like him, and even some Green Bay Packers don't like Aaron Rodgers, and they're trying to get rid of him for Jordan Love. So,
yeah. Oh man, that I seen that list. Oh wow. All right, so this is a little bit different. It's something we're gonna do a little bit differently today. So we've done a lot of these shows, and kind of I think Kobe kind of came with this idea of doing like a little would you rather type of stuff. So we're gonna name a couple of players. We're gonna talk about who we think's gonna have the better year, stuff like that. So Kobe, since you came up with them, man, you can pop it off, man. What are we talking about first?
All right, let me go. Let me go to it.
Okay.
I don't see it no more because it kicked me out. So
Okay,
you don't have to.
I'll read it.
Literally, it doesn't even show me the chat anymore. Like it just kicked me out of it for some reason. I don't know.
All right, I'll read what he typed. So the first one he has is Desmond, Truffaut, or Justin Coleman. Basically, you're saying who's gonna have the better season, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kobe, you came up with it, man. Who's gonna have the better season?
I feel like Desmond Truffaut's gonna have a slightly better season because it's gonna be his first year as a Detroit Lion. It takes a second to like get used to the scheme and stuff. Like how you see with like how you seen with Darius Slay when he first started playing for the Lions and all that stuff. Like your first year, a first year corner like Jalen Ramsey, first year wasn't that good, but I feel like he'll come back extra strong next year on the Rams. I feel like Desmond Trufant gonna have the same case, but it's gonna be better than Justin Coleman because Justin Coleman he has his good like times like where he like shows a little bit of promise, but then he just like turns out to get burnt like all the time. So I feel like Desmond Trufant gonna have a slightly better season, like 4 picks, and I think Justin Coleman gonna have like 3 picks. And Justin Coleman, he's good at hitting the ball out of the defender's hand too. So
Yeah.
but yeah, and I feel like Desmond Trufant, he can actually like clamp up number 1 and number 2 receivers. Justin Coleman can't.
Okay. So I guess I'll go next then. I think the question, I think it can help Justin Coleman a little bit more this year because I feel like Coleman was, especially if they're healthy, right? If Desmond Trufant and Jeff Okudah are healthy, but if those guys take the role of taking the number 1, number 2, you're gonna put Coleman more in the slot. It's gonna be more of his role. I feel like a lot of times last year we had like injuries with Slay, Melvin, those guys, and we were asking Coleman to do a lot. So I think this could take some pressure off of him. And I also am interested to see how they use Trufant, right? Will he be the, I guess you would say number 1 corner, or will that be Jeff Okudah? So I'd probably go with Coleman actually, just because I know he played well early, and I think if you get 2 corners that are good around him, I think his job is take the slot away, and that's what he does successfully. So I go Justin Coleman slightly, and then Andrew, who do you think?
So for me, it's kind of hard for me to compare, just because like you said, Justin Coleman does more slot, and Desmond Trufant does more outside wide receiver. So I guess comparison isn't completely like comparable, but I think Justin Coleman will have a better season just for the fact that, kind of like what you said, well, he started off the year strong and then fizzled out, but the whole team fizzled out, which didn't really help. And I think Trufant, when healthy, is also a very talented corner, but I think a lot of his reps will be split up with Jeff Okudah and Amani just to make sure they all stay healthy for the postseason, hopefully the postseason. So,
Hopefully.
Yeah, I got Coleman. I think he'll get the more reps than Trufant.
I like that. That's good stuff. All right. I guess we'll just hop into the next one then. This is a good one. This is a good one that Kobe came up with. So who will have the better season between Jamie Collins, Julian Okora, and Jared Davis? We're talking about Jared Davis. He needs to have a good year because we didn't pick up his 5th-year option. So this could be his last. Julian Okora, the rookie, the 3rd-round pick out of Notre Dame. And then we got Jamie Collins, who signed a 3-year, $30 million deal. So who has the better season next season? Kobe, I'm going to kick it off with you again, man. Who's going to have the best season?
I have a shocker, and I say Jared Davis will have the best season out of these guys.
Oh.
He needs to have a good season. He needs to have a good season. I still believe in him, man. He needs to have a good season. If he does have a good season, he's not gonna get a lot of money from a team that he will go to, and he might not even get picked up because he hasn't been that great. I feel like he's gonna have his best season. I feel like he's gonna have like 90 tackles, 9 sacks, and a few picks in him this year. I feel like this is his year.
Well, Kobe, I just want to ask you this question then based on that. Where do you think his role will be? Where do you think the Lions will use him next year?
If he's at middle linebacker, he'll get like 90 tackles. But they put him on the edge, I feel like he'll have a lot of sacks because he's a really fast, strong guy. And if they put him on the edge, that would probably be really good for him. But like, even if he's at middle linebacker, I feel like he's gonna outshine Jamie Collins and Julian Okora. But if he's on the edge, he'll have about a good 10 plus sacks because he's a fast guy. You know, like sometimes he seems like he's out of control, but he just needs to be able to grab the quarterback. You know how many times he ran past the quarterback?
Yeah.
He needs to stop doing that, man. He needs to grab him. Like, I know he's so fast, but he needs to grab him and throw him to the ground, man. He's a big, strong guy. He's really smart. He watches film. I believe in Jared Davis.
I like the confidence, man. Andrew, what do you think?
So for me, you're gonna have to remind me. Jamie can play outside and inside, right?
Yep.
Okay. He can play on the line too.
So I have a feeling Jamie and Davis will both be very versatile. I think they'll try making Gerard Davis more versatile this season. But I think Jamie will have the best season just because I'm kind of going with who's been proven, and Jamie has proven he can succeed in this system. So I just have the most confidence in Jamie to succeed. Akwara, I can see him having a good impact, but I kind of see him as a maybe like Deshaun Hand, where he has like a limited role his first year, but like not too limited, but limited. And then as far as Davis, I did see a before and after pic early in the offseason.
Yeah.
And he put on a lot more muscle. So I have some confidence for him, but some of it made me wonder how like old that first picture was, because honestly, I always thought he was huge, but then when I saw the new picture, he did not he looked so chubby in the other one compared to the other one. So I was confused. But
unlike Kerryon Johnson, but we're not about to speak about that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Kobe, man. You always hate I got Kerryon, man.
I see the way he is. He doesn't put in enough work for me, man.
Kobe, you don't see him playing Warzone, bro? That's hand-eye coordination. That's hand-eye coordination.
He looks like he doesn't care. That's the thing. Like, he's so good, but his body's so like easily to get hurt because he's never in the lab making sure that he can stay healthy and he's never getting his body preparated for the season. Like, that's how I feel about Kerryon Johnson.
So you don't think he's working out?
It doesn't look like it to me, man. He looks like he's on his game all the time, and he doesn't show anything on his Instagram story or nothing. He shows himself getting dubs. That's what he does, man.
Oh man! All right, dude, we gotta get back to the question. All right, so I'm with Andrew here, man. I got Jamie, dude. I've been hyping up Jamie Collins for a while, so I have to go with Jamie Collins. I'm hyped to see what he's gonna do in this defense. I think Jared Davis could be better. I just don't know how big his role will be. I don't even know if he starts the season. I don't really think he does because, basically when you're in the 3-4, I mean, even going to the 3-4, not necessarily the nickel. When you're in the 3-4, you got the 4 linebackers. I don't know where he starts. I think Tavai and Collins, for the most part, hold it down the middle. And then I think, Okora could be the edge guy, but you got so many guys, and Kobe is gone again. All right, we'll get Kobe back here. But yeah, man, dude, I got to go with Jamie Collins. I definitely think Jamie Collins is going to be one of the Lions' best players, the best addition they made. And maybe Julian Okora, plays well. I'm hoping, Jared Davis can save his job because he seems to put in the work. I just think he'll be better with a smaller role. So, maybe he'll prove us something. Maybe he can bring him back on a cheaper deal. But, I don't think he'll have a better year than a guy like Jamie, just in terms of impact. So it looks like Kobe's back here, man. Kobe, you good?
I'm not touching my phone anymore. As soon as I touch me, done touching my phone.
Okay. All right. Go. All right, man. We got a couple more of these. Oh, what's this one? I haven't seen this one. Add me back. Oh, okay. All right. This one. Okay. We're talking about 2 cornerbacks here. We're talking about the second year and the first year. We're talking about Jeffrey Okudah and Amani O. Hey, I like that. It's like Cheerio. Amani O and Jeff Okudah, man. Who's gonna have the better season next season? You know what? I'm gonna kick it off to Andrew first. Andrew, what do you think?
I will say Amani, and that's just because I feel like you guys will say Jeff, but I'm saying Amani because Amani has actually played in the system, and he did well when he was playing in the system. And Jeff Okuda hasn't had the opportunity to do that yet, and just it's a very complicated system, and you hear it all the time. So since Amani has already shown that he can play well in the system, and I've always been a fan of his game, I just feel like I have more confidence in Amani being able to come in right away than Jeff.
I like that. See, I think Amani's going to be a beast too, like you're saying. But here's my concern though. I just don't. How much is he going to play without injuries? You know what I mean? Though, because you drafted Okuda. Can they not start Okuda? Like, is that even possible? Kobe, what do you think?
Well, Okuda's going to be our number one corner, I feel like. Like, if he's not, I'll be really surprised. But the Amani O thing was kind of like, I believe in a little bit, but I feel like Jeff Okuda is going to be our best corner this year. I don't care what system he's in. I watched his highlights in Ohio State. He didn't let anyone burn him. He didn't let anyone do anything to him except for Quintez Cephas. Let's talk about that, you guys. But he didn't get any. I'm pretty sure he didn't have any passer interference calls, because that's just insane. Like, whenever you heard a cornerback that's never had a passer interference, like, isn't that crazy? Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, I feel like he's gonna lock down everybody, just like Darius Slay. He's locking down everybody. He's like the new Duncan around. He's locking down everybody. That's all I gotta say.
So, do you guys think that there's a chance that somehow, some way, Amani could start over Truffaut next year?
If Truffaut does not do good, yeah.
If Truffaut gets hurt,
he
was hurt last year, yeah. So like,
that's my concern. That's the concern. Like, I just don't see a huge role for Amani at least next year. I think
like our fourth corner, right? Yeah. So.
Right. I'm thinking, okay, Truffaut. Whenever we move on,
I think they'll rotate them a lot.
Okay,
they should. We have a lot of cornerback depth. Who was that corner that we got from the Jets? I feel like he can play too a little bit.
Daryl Roberts.
Huh? Yeah, I feel like he could play a little bit too. Like, he's gonna be playing too. Like, he'll be like a backup slot probably. Like, we're gonna have a lot of corners we can play. If we rotate our corners, that would probably be
usually hold five or four, depending.
Yeah, like, what the Patriots did? They had a lot of corners, so they rotated them a lot.
Yeah.
They found a lot of good corners from doing it too.
Well,
we need to do the same way.
We play tons of nickel. We play the most man-to-man, so maybe we get them all in there. Yeah. Okay.
Slay was perfect for that man-to-man too. Like, that's probably that's gonna be a big loss. But if Jeff Okuda takes Slay place, definitely Jeff Okuda will have the better season.
All right. I hope he does, man. He's a third pick, man. He needs the ball out. That's all I'm saying. He needs the ball out.
Because corners usually don't go that high.
Yeah. That's rare to go that high.
Really rare.
These has really good players when they're drafted that high, so hopefully he does next. All right, man. We got another one. This is not two players. This is one player. We're talking about Tracy Walker today. Kobe says, "Will Tracy Walker?" Oh, I closed it. Hold up. Will Tracy Walker take the next step next year? I'm assuming you're telling, like, basically break out, because he was okay last year. So take it to another level.
He'll be like a Pro Bowler. Will he be a Pro Bowler? Like, will he be like one of the best safeties in the league? Like, that's what I mean.
Okay. All right. You got it, Andrew.
Okay. I think he will. That is if the defensive line, or I should say front seven, can create pressure, because I feel like that position is very reliant on what the front seven can do. And I thought he had the potential last year to do it, but our front seven was terrible, so it didn't really matter.
He was a beast last year too. A lot of people no one talked about how good he was last year. Like, that made me mad a little bit.
Yeah.
But keep going.
That's all I really have to say. I mean, I think he's
Yeah. Okay. So no, I agree. I think last year we saw him play a huge role. He put into a big role once we traded away Quandre. And honestly, I mean, he wasn't perfect. We saw he wasn't perfect. Arizona, I think Larry Fitzgerald ate him up a little bit. We saw a couple of players play really well against him, but the role that they put him in, it reminds me of Jamal Adams, kind of like They would put him up, man to man. They move around, put him in the box, and move around. He's got the skills to do it. He's just young, and I think
He's a
he's
hard
gonna.
hitter, too.
Right, he's a big hitter. He had over 100 tackles in less than 16 games.
Mhm.
The dude, he's good. It's there.
He's always working.
Like he'll be just like Quandre did. Quandre, he didn't want to hit you. He wanted to hurt you.
Yeah.
Like that's the way that Quandre was. Like you see all those big hits. He made Antonio Brown do a whole flip one time. So we know what Quandre can do. I feel like Tracy Walker will be the same corner, but he's better. He had 100 tackles last year, and I think he only played like 13 games or 12 games.
Yeah.
Monster of a safety. In his first game, he got a pick. I think he had only one pick that year though. Only had one pick. He needs to get his picks up, and I feel like he'll be like the next Harrison Smith.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I see him.
His picks will come up once the front seven gets it together. But
yeah, because we were getting burnt by everyone last year, man.
Quandre Diggs was also way smaller than him, which is kind of scarier. If he's
Our front seven was like they didn't get any pressure last year, and Tracy Walker still had a great season. So, man, I feel like he's actually one of the sleepers for the best players on our team.
Yeah,
I'm like dead serious.
Yeah, I like this comment by Flip because I agree with this a little bit, man. I think you put a guy like Harmon in there. Oh, someone. What the heck? All right, I don't know what's going on, but anyways,
Walker better. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
like
you put Harmon in there, man. Walker's basically your strong safety now. Yeah. You're playing three safeties. I mean, if the dude can get over 100 tackles from the safety spot, he can be in the right place at the right time. I think Andrew's
back now. There's another person.
Someone else in here. Who's this?
Wait.
Oh, they left.
What the heck? Wait, who's Andrew? Hold up. What the heck? Yo, we got
Uh-oh.
Yo, we got two Andrews, bro.
Do we?
We have the clone of Andrew pulling up in here, man.
Can you guys hear me twice?
No, I don't know. Oh.
My screen's black now too. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but it don't matter, I guess, as long as you guys can hear me.
Yeah,
we can hear you. Okay. All right, well, rock with that, man. Looking through the comments, see if there's any other ones that we should touch on. Ooh, over under 8.5 sacks for Deshaun Hand if he's healthy. I like that one. Kobe, man, what you feeling? 8.5.
Deshaun Hand's my guy, man. I have him putting up 10+ sacks, man. I feel like he'll be a beast, just like his first year when he had he broke out for us, but then he got injured. He's gonna come back healthier than ever, and he's gonna be a beast. I feel like he's the best guy on our line right now, and I say that with no problem because I see the potential in him. He's better than Danny Shelton and all those guys. He's gonna be a beast. Simple as that.
Can I say he had 8 sacks first season, right?
I think he had like 3.
Did he?
No,
maybe I'm thinking of Akora. Maybe I'm thinking
you're thinking of Akora. Yeah, you're thinking of Romeo.
Okay.
Last season he wasn't that good, but the season
last season he played like 1 quarter, I think.
Yeah.
he
did.
He was injured, man. He was injured a lot.
But if he plays all 16 games, I think he will definitely pass 8.5 sacks this season. But one thing I did want to touch on is I saw a comment saying Will Harris is just a waste right now. And I just wanted to confess something about that. Is last season I made a post and I said something about the Lions signing, I think it was Eric Berry, to like a 1-year deal because he said he wanted to come back this season, even though he never did. But just as like a veteran voice, and he blocked me just for saying that we needed a veteran in there to help him out.
Will Harris?
So he blocked me on Instagram.
Will Harris?
Yeah, he blocked me on Instagram.
Like I really liked Eric Berry. Like I loved his story, how he came back from cancer and all that. I would have loved that Eric Berry just because of his story, man. He was a great safety.
Joke's on him. I follow him on my main account, so I still see everything. So
yeah. Oh man. Wow. Okay. Dude. Man, 8.5 sacks though, like that's a lot to get. I mean, we can. Oh man, that's tough.
I believe in Deshaun Hand, man. Just like how I believe in Jared Davis. I gotta believe in the guys that been here, not the guys who just came here.
Yeah. I feel like he's got the role to do it when he's healthy. He starts. He's got Flowers out there to take pressure off of him.
Yeah,
Maybe he's like
Flowers
the
is
next
a guy
two, dude.
he needs to step up too, man. Like he started
Flowers.
doing good at the end of the season, but he needs to do that the whole season, man. Like he started out so
He had
bad.
shoulder surgery, so
yeah, but
give him time.
Yeah,
who will have more sacks, Deshaun Hand or Tracy? Or Trey Flowers. That's a toss-up.
I gotta go with Flowers, dude. I just know too much about we've seen him ball out. I feel like last year the dude was a monster. But the thing is, the argument you could make for a guy like Deshaun Hand is that they might focus on Flowers to open him up.
Yeah, and then Hand just gets in there like how Okora. No one knew who Okora was, and then he just came in and did him that year and
came out of nowhere.
Man, no one talks about Romeo Okora. Is he even making the team? Like, it doesn't even have a spot.
Dog, I've been watching a lot of Okora because I want to make a video on him. I just feel like the dude's so inconsistent, but he's so athletic. It's weird. It's like he's inconsistent with pass rush. Last year he kind of fell off, but the dude is athletic as heck, bro. He's a monster.
He's the strongest player on the field.
He's jacked, dude. You watch him on the field, you're like,
he's a beast, man. Like I feel like we need to keep Okora. He just needs to get more consistent, man.
I think he's a good compliment, but I feel like last year we didn't really have anyone that he could compliment with because, like I said, like Trey Flowers struggled. So
not Trey Flowers and Are they gonna play Reggie Ragland as the edge? No, there's no way. I'm confused with Ragland. Pretty sure Ragland.
Know where Ragland fits in.
Reggie Ragland is our outside linebacker. So
I mean, right?
If he even starts, we had 2 Chiefs linebackers. I forgot the other guy's name.
Christian Jones.
Yeah, we got Christian Jones on our team.
Oh, you said we got 2 new ones?
Elijah Lee.
Elijah Lee, yeah. He's younger, so we gotta see, man. Like we have so much depth this year. That's why I feel like Lions should have a good year. We have so much depth. There's no way that we even if we have a lot of injuries, a lot of people can come in and be the second man up, next man up. That's how I feel.
Yo, I like this comment right here because I feel like exactly, bro. They're brothers. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big time, dude. That could change a lot of things.
That's a perfect. He said, "No big brother wants to be beat by a little bro," and that's the same way I feel about my little brother sometimes.
There you go, man. Exactly. Oh, all right. I agree with that one.
That's gonna be fun, man. 2 Okora brothers when they're on the field at the same time. Hopefully they are, because I don't want them to cut Romeo.
All right, I was thinking of something while we're chilling here. I was thinking we do like a little speed round. All right, I'd name a couple of guys, and you guys would tell me which one you would take, just real quick. Maybe you can make a little. If you guys want to do that, all right.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's do it. Okay, so I was thinking we start off with Stafford because it's kind of an easier one to do. So we'll start off with Stafford. I'll name another quarterback, and you tell me which one you would take for 2020. All right, healthy. Which one you're taking for 2020? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll start off. We'll go around. I'll start with Andrew.
Yep,
all right, Andrew. Stafford, Russell Wilson. Who you got?
Russell Wilson.
Kobe?
Ooh, Russell Wilson, man.
Okay.
He's my second favorite quarterback in the league, man.
Yep.
Love Russell Wilson.
I like mobile quarterbacks. I think it fits well with Bevel's scheme. So.
Well, Russell Wilson's not just a mobile quarterback.
Well, he's not just a mobile quarterback, but Stafford's not a mobile quarterback, so.
Yeah.
Like he's mobile, but he's not gonna. He's not. We saw Stafford do a QB read option. It was wide open, and he only gets 10 yards because he can't run like that.
Yeah, right. I was not expecting him to do that. I was like, what the heck? That don't look right.
Arizona.
Yeah, that did not look right. Oh, I think Kobe did. Man, Kobe, you gotta stop touching your phone, bro. I'm telling you. All right, I'm gonna throw one at you then while I wait for Kobe to get back.
Okay.
Oh, he's back. All right, hold up. Let me add him back in. Kobe, man, if you keep clicking your phone, what are you doing?
I didn't even touch my phone. I didn't even touch my phone, bro. I didn't even touch my phone. I don't know. It literally kicks me out like every 10 minutes. I don't know. Is there like a time on here or something? Yeah.
All right, man.
Look, it only takes like 2 seconds for me to get back in, but I need to know what the heck that is. I don't even know. I had my phone on my table. The coach will kick me out. I don't know.
All right, man. So since Andrew said he likes like the mobile quarterback, who you taking next year, 2020 healthy, Stafford or Kyler Murray?
Stafford.
Okay.
Stafford.
Okay.
Stafford
All right.
will have 4,500 yards and 40 touchdowns this year.
All right. I'm glad we're agreeing on that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do another one. Let's go. Stafford or Carson Wentz healthy?
Stafford.
Really?
Carson Wentz can't even stay on the field. You touch
No,
Carson
healthy,
Wentz
healthy,
one
healthy.
time.
But he won't stay healthy. That's the
Healthy?
thing.
That's true. Oh,
I got Stafford.
He can start the season completely healthy, but he won't finish it completely healthy.
It's
true.
never gonna happen for Carson Wentz. He's the new Andrew Luck. Simple as that.
Okay. All right. Okay. I was expecting to hear Carson Wentz because a lot of people do like Wentz, but all right, here we go then. How about Stafford or Dak?
Oh yeah,
Stafford.
Stafford. But I was gonna say one other thing is Stafford also showed that he could beat Carson Wentz last season. So
there you
He
go.
did beat Carson Wentz.
There you go.
it was a shoot off. It wasn't no defense. So.
Yeah, Marvin Jones went off that game. I remember it.
He did.
What is up with Marvin Jones going off against the Vikings, man?
I don't know, man. He's got their number, dude. 4
He
touchdowns.
loves killing the Vikings and the Packers. I love that. That makes me so happy. All right, let's
I don't
go
know.
back.
I don't know how people are getting the link. Alex is like trying to join. I don't even know. All right, bro. It's all good. Let's keep it going. Anybody that wants to join in, I do these every week. So, just let me know on Instagram or something. Hit me up and I'll try to get you guys in. And yeah, we'll do that. But I usually don't have people join in and out because it usually gets kind of crazy. So I don't know. Somebody's got my link. If somebody's got my link, I guess you could join in. Let's keep it going though. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
They hacked my Gmail?
I don't think so. I think you're good. Okay. Here's one. I just forgot it. Let me think of a good one. All right, here we go. Stafford or Kirk Cousins?
Stafford. And I'm a Michigan State fan too.
Stafford, I hate this. I'm a Michigan State fan. I was just about to say, and he's not like Kirk Cousins.
I like Kirk, but he's not. He's like a top 20 quarterback.
He gets carried. He gets simple as that. He gets
they
carried.
carry a lot, yeah.
Delvin Cook, top 3 best running back in the league. He gets carried. That's all I got to say. Now he's going to have one of the best wide receivers in the draft. He's going to get carried. And Thielen, one of the best receivers in the league. He gets carried. He's not a good quarterback. Simple as that.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Here's a good one then. I want to hear. Some. All right. Here we go. Stafford or Rodgers next season?
Stafford.
Really? I was ready for y'all to both say Stafford.
Because Rodgers wasn't impressive to me last year. I think he's losing it. Low key.
He's washed. Is this your king?
Is this your king?
He's washed. He's not LeBron. He's washed.
He's not Tom Brady to be more football related. Or Drew Brees.
A lot of people compare Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady to LeBron, so. Yeah. But they're both washed.
Man, I'm trying to think of a good one to get you guys. All right, here we go. I like this one. I know where I say Stafford or Lamar.
Lamar. I'm a huge Lamar fan. I was a Lamar fan with his rookie season. I thought he should have started.
Man, Lamar Jackson has the best team in the league, and it's simple as that. And if he doesn't do well with that team, then I don't know. No one can.
I'm just saying, when Joe Flacco was the quarterback, they weren't the best team. Lamar elevated that.
Yeah, Joe Flacco wasn't that good, man. He's always a check down.
I know, because they sucked with Joe Flacco.
He loves some check downs, man. Like every time he has a check down, he throws it.
But that's what Tom Brady be doing with an elite offensive line. So.
Okay. All right. So Kobe, you're kind of with Stafford over Lamar then?
I feel like Stafford's gonna have the better season this year if he stays healthy. But Lamar's still going to have his case of being a better quarterback because he's good at stuff that Stafford's not. Mm-hmm. Stafford and Lamar are complete different quarterbacks, okay? Stafford is an accurate – he can throw the ball really far, and he's I don't know, he's not a scrambler, but, he showed some of that, like when he ran over that tight end defender and stuff, but –
yeah.
He's not a scrambler, and Lamar Jackson is a running back and a quarterback, and so he'll do it both. And Stafford will just do one of the things. So
Okay.
that's why Lamar will
I
have
just
a
want
better
to say, I don't think anyone ever figured out how to play Cam Newton. His body kind of figured out him more than defense.
Yeah, fortunately had some injuries. He was never super accurate though. I never feel like Cam Newton
was never accurate. He was a runner and he'd plow you over, but his body can't do that anymore.
And that's the thing. I don't think Lamar's that accurate either.
But Lamar doesn't.
He did terrible against the Titans in the playoffs.
Lamar doesn't seek contact. Cam Newton seeked contact because he's huge. But Lamar just fast and jukey. He doesn't seek it. He's like Russell Wilson, kind of. Russell doesn't seek contact, and Russell's been playing for a while,
and his
body can still do it.
Ability. Russell Wilson's one of the most accurate passers in the league, and Lamar's not even top 20.
I just meant it in a way as Russell can still run because he doesn't get hit like Newton. Lamar will still be running at Russell Wilson's age, hypothetically.
Okay. Most definitely, I missed that.
All right. Yeah, I think Russell Wilson's. I think he has a case for the best in the league. What's another one? Here we go. My guys have Ryan Tannehill or Matt Ryan. That's a little off topic, but we could do it. Why not? Ryan Tannehill or Matt Ryan?
Tannehill or Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's better, but Ryan Tannehill's team will have the better season.
But what about the quarterback specifically? Not take every. Yeah, just the quarterback.
I got Matt Ryan. Ryan Tannehill got hard carried by Derrick Henry.
Yeah, Matt Ryan's the way better quarterback. Okay.
Yep, I agree. Okay, yeah, I go that way too. We got another one here. Let's see. What are they saying? Let's me think of another good one. I'm trying to think of one that y'all would say no to. Let's see, Stafford or I know y'all say Stafford or Mahomes.
Mahomes is the best quarterback I've ever seen.
Whoa. Calm down now, Kobe. Calm down, Kobe.
Nope,
Kobe. Kobe, hold up, Kobe. I just heard you say that Lamar Jackson has the best team around him. Now you're telling me Patrick Mahomes doesn't have the best offense in the league around him.
Sammy
Walker. I said team for the Baltimore Ravens because Baltimore Ravens have the best defense and their offense is top 10.
Mm-hmm. Their defense was alright.
Defense isn't that good, but their offense is incredible. They do have Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, and Travis Kelce, and a pretty good running back. Their line is straight, but man, Mahomes is just he's a different breed, man. Mahomes, he's the best quarterback I've ever seen, and I can say that no problem.
Okay, no, that's fair. I think it's fair.
Yeah, I think it's kind of easy to say Mahomes, but I will say, I feel like Stafford's almost like a baby Mahomes, how people call Calvin Johnson, and then you'll hear people call Kenny Galladay baby,
yeah,
Megatron or whatever.
Babytron, okay.
That's kind of how I see it. They're very similar, but Mahomes does it better.
Stafford does a lot of passes that not a lot of quarterbacks can do, and Mahomes is the same exact way,
Yeah. Okay. I just want to hear.
A lot of people are gonna get mad because I say that Mahomes is the best quarterback I've seen, but I didn't see a lot of prime Tom Brady.
Right.
A lot of people will get mad at me for saying that Mahomes is better than Brady, but I've seen Mahomes when I was I knew a lot about football. When I seen Brady, I only knew a little bit about it, so I gotta put Mahomes as my number one.
Yeah, ever since I've been watching Brady, the reason why I've never just been on that hype train is ever since I can remember, I just always envision the cleanest pocket ever. And just throwing these 5-yard dump offs. Or every once in a while he has a wide open dude downfield in the cleanest pocket, so it's the easiest thing.
Belichick always had his linemen in check because he would make them scrub the floors and with the toothbrushes. They didn't,
Yeah, man. We never got to see the prime Tom Brady. I feel like none of us really have. Have you? I don't remember Tom Brady in 2000.
Prime Tom Brady was 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't watching. I was 5. Yeah, I was 5 years old when prime Tom Brady.
I started watching.
When they went 16-0, and Eli told him, "You thought this was your ring, but Eli took it."
So, yeah. 2011 was the year Lions faced the Saints in the playoffs, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the first year I started watching.
Yeah, we got.
I'm right with you, Andrew.
We went 14. We went 14. We were up 14-0 and just blew it.
And then we just fell apart, man. Mm-hmm. Just like how we fell apart against Dallas. We should have won that Dallas game.
I remember we were up 14-0 and it went to a commercial break. I remember this part specifically. And going to the commercial break, they showed like a band in New Orleans playing the blues, and my dad commented on it. And he was like, they must be feeling really blue down there or something, because it'd be very sad because they're playing the blues.
Why couldn't the Saints do what Saints always do and just choke against us? But they just wanted to.
Saints are good, man. They waxed us, dude. The second half, they just kept scoring.
I think I saw something.
Remember that highest scoring game was like 2018? Like the linemen kept getting touchdowns and stuff. Yeah. That was a funny game, man. I love it. 38-45 Saints, I believe. No, like 38-50.
Oh yeah, we were down 45-10 or something, and we lost like 50 something to 40 something or 38 or something. But it was a one touch. We brought it back to like a one touchdown game.
Yeah, that was a great.
Because Ashawn Robinson had the pick at the line to bring it.
That was after we lost to the Falcons. So I thought they were gonna go in and destroy the Saints, but it was a high scoring game.
The craziest thing ever, dude. I've never seen a game like that.
I want to say that game was terribly reffed, if I remember right. I just remember being mad. I don't remember why though.
There was so many so many flags, and there was so many deep passes. Getting caught. Marvin Jones had a great game, like usual.
Yeah.
I think Marvin Jones has the case to be a top 15 wide receiver, but no one sees it like me.
When he's healthy, yeah.
I see him as like he's a very good compliment. So like he's a really good number 2. But I feel like if he was the number 1 and then you have like Amendola and some other number 2, I don't know if he'd be as good. That's just how I see it.
When Stafford left, man, he took over. He took over, man. I love Marvin Jones. If we get rid of Marvin Jones, I'll probably be more mad about that than when we lost Golden Tate.
Oh man, that stunk. That was sad.
Marvin's my guy, man.
I was one of the people who wanted Golden Tate traded just for the idea of I knew we weren't re-signing him, so just get something.
Yeah.
And his age was getting up there, so that was concerned. But
he was so good, though. Tate was a lot of good memories. Anyone
else hear that?
Destroyed his dreams. He just jumped up and fell on him. That was funny as heck. That was probably like my favorite memory about Golden Tate. He was so arrogant, but it was so funny at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep. I like this one, man. You guys keep up. Were you guys kept up the draft pretty well? You guys know Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah.
All right. Who do you think's gonna have the better career? I guess. Who do you think has a better career, Swift or Taylor?
Swift. I started watching Swift's highlight way back in like Thanksgiving-ish area because I was watching them. I was watching in school and stuff, and I remember thinking to myself, he reminds me of Christian McCaffrey. And then I used to say he would be the next Christian McCaffrey, but the idea of Christian McCaffrey being 6 foot kind of scares me away from that. But I think he has that kind of potential.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. No, I hope he has a better career. I like Jonathan Taylor, man. I really like Jonathan Taylor, but I think Swift fits better for us. I think it makes sense. I mean, Kobe's back again. Here we go. Kobe, man, what's going on? Welcome to the street.
I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't care. I don't care, bro.
It's all good, man. We gotta wrap up this thing pretty soon, man. We're reaching the hour mark.
Yeah, this should be the last time that jump had. I don't know, man. Like, I've never been on this app before. It's probably why my phone's acting dumb. I don't know. But
it's all good, man. All right, y'all. We're gonna start to wrap this thing up. So if anybody's got any questions, anything they want to put in the chat, do that now. And yeah, man, we're gonna start to wrap this thing up. So before we read through the last questions, I'm gonna have you guys, kind of do an outro, man. Tell them about your channel again. Plug that stuff. Appreciate you guys for coming on for sure. So I'll start off with Kobe. Just kind of tell them.
And I post clip. It's called Kobe Tomsha, KOBYTOMSHA. I can type in the chat. I just made it like a few weeks ago. I have like 27 subs. I'm not trying to be big or anything. I just want people to see that I'm pretty good at games. You know, like you can watch Dion streams and know who I am. I'm trying to go to that few games.
Nah.
What games do you play?
I'm goated at Warzone. Dion knows it.
Warzone?
And I just play my GTA.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm pretty good at video games, and I just made it so people can see the clips, like my friends and stuff. But you guys wanna go subscribe? Go ahead. I would love it.
You're on Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay. Well,
If
my
I get enough
channel.
subscribers, I might live stream. You know, that could be like something. If people tune in, I'd for sure live stream.
Okay. So my channel is Andrew Thompson. I'm doing some content creation. Lately, I've been doing a lot of song reactions. It's kind of hard to find my channel because Andrew Thompson is a common name. So if you want to find it, just look up Andrew Thompson Stay High Juice WRLD reaction. That's my most popular video. So you will be able to find it by looking that up. But yeah, I do all kinds of content creation. Like I know this week I have a plan to go to a quarry that, I mean, you're technically not allowed to. I guess you can go to jail for, but basically they have a huge cliff jump and I'm gonna go there and have some fun and record it. So put that on the channel, and then I have some other stuff planned, but I don't want to say too much. But if you guys want to see it, you can go subscribe if you like.
Yeah,
man.
Subscribe, bro. Got you back.
All right, we'll hop on a couple of these questions. We'll just do like a speed round. I'll throw it to one of you guys. Just give a quick little answer to it. First off, who do you think leads his team in receiving touchdowns next season? Jones or Galladay? Kobe, what do you think?
Galladay will have 14 touchdowns.
Ooh,
14 touchdowns or higher, man. Galladay had 3 quarterbacks last year. Get that through your head, and one of them was David Blau, and the other one I liked him, but he wasn't Stafford. If we would have had Stafford last year, he probably would have had like 15 plus, man. Like I love Galladay. I feel like he's one of the best receivers in the league, top 5 for me. He'll have 14 plus. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, I'll say Marvin Jones, just because I feel like I could see Galladay getting kind of like the Megatron treatment at some point of getting double covered in the red zone. And Marvin Jones, I feel like when we do like picks and stuff, he's usually the guy for it to get the ball. So I'll say Marvin.
Oh, okay. Hungry Panda says, what 2017 rookie would you want to trade for and give contract to? I don't know the 2017 draft that well on top of my head. I think, TJ Watt was in that, right? So I guess that'd be good. I don't know the 2017 draft, though.
I would not want Taylor Decker. Simple as that. Taylor Decker was the guy we picked in 2017, I believe, right?
That was 16. No.
That wasn't Taylor Decker?
Was that the Davis year, then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Jared Davis. Oh, so, I thought it was Taylor Decker. Oh, right.
Yeah, Decker was Bob Quinn's first draft pick.
Okay, all right. So,
what rookie would you want to trade?
Yeah, over Jared Davis, I would want TJ Watt. Because I know TJ Watt.
Yeah, TJ Watt. I don't even know who else was in that draft.
Right.
I was like just starting to pay attention to the draft. I remember liking some dude. I don't even remember who it was at this point, though. But was it? It may have been Reuben Foster, but he's gone, so I don't know. It may have been.
Yeah.
He was a bad decision maker, man. So
yeah, like he was a good player, but he's bad.
He's in jail now, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think it's going so well for him, unfortunately. All right, man. We'll hop through a couple of these quick. I gotta get off soon. How far do you think the Lions would have won? Obviously, they would have won the Super Bowl. Come on, man. Any question? Here we go. Will drafting Swift push carry on? For me personally, I think it's the opposite. I think drafting Swift. Never mind. I just jacked that up. Okay, I agree. Yes, no. I'm sorry. I agree. Kerryon Johnson will be pushed next level. Even though Kobe doesn't think Kerryon will be great, I think Kerryon will shock some people next year. What do you guys think?
Jackson, I would love it. But that's our guy. A little bit.
I think I think it'll help Kerryon because I think he'll stay healthier because he'll be more fresh.
Mhm.
But I still think, like, I don't think it'll make him better on the field because I thought Kerryon was good on the field already. It's just his body's like glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Like a bigger version of Javid Best. I don't feel like he's gonna be in the league for that long because he just gets injured too much, and I don't want him to be that. He just needs to stay on the field, man.
Right. This looks like this is the last one then. Trade for Myles Garrett or Christian McCaffrey. Myles Garrett, I know, just got paid. So
Christian McCaffrey.
Garrett and Morris. Oh my goodness,
McCaffrey's the best running back in the league.
he is.
I'll say Myles Garrett just because that'd give us two very good defensive ends, and I'm comfortable with our running backs. It's more of our offensive line I feel like is the problem right now.
Hey, look, if Myles Garrett swings the helmet at Aaron Rodgers,
Bro, he'd be our next
it would be
two.
the best day of all
next
time,
two.
and I would literally be laughing at Aaron Rodgers.
Sometimes I still play that
Not
clip back
like a
and
bad
forth.
injury because I don't wish injury on people, but just whack him one good time, bump on his head.
Yeah, that'd be. Oh man.
Get some sense into him, then yeah.
All right, man. I think that's all we got for now. Will I stream on Dospa Gaming? Possibly, maybe tonight. But yeah, man, I think that's it.
Yeah, Warzone,
Hey, we might have to. Andrew, you might have to too.
We have to.
Yeah.
Don't say we might, man. I want to see you on, bro.
Hey, I was on yesterday. Andrew, do you play?
Madden? Is that what you're asking?
Do you play any games?
Yeah, I play games, but I did have Warzone. I don't know if you guys play that, but I played Warzone, and then I got rid of it because I take like a week break from that game, and then it's like I have so much to download. It's like what? So I got tired of it. So I got rid of it.
Download it back, bro. You should download it back. You can play with us. It'll be fun.
What games do you guys normally play? Warzone and Madden?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
I'll get Warzone back.
All right, man. We'll have to set that up. So that's going to be it, man. Shout out to Andrew and Kobe for stopping on, man. Make sure you go check out their YouTube channels. If you guys want to be on these next time, make sure you guys DM me on Instagram or Twitter. You guys know how to reach me there. Or you could try in the comment section. It doesn't usually work that well, though. So I don't know exactly what day. It's supposed to be every Wednesday, but we had to push this one. Next week, I know I'm going to be gone, so probably maybe like Thursday again. We'll see. But yeah, man, we're going to end it here. So shout out to those two for coming on. And yeah, we're going to end it. I think it's